Hi friends, Arth Wallapot here. We're still in the Suffolk County Charter School. As I said in my last episode, all I've done here is hack this expert level terminal to get into this little treasure room here. There's not a lot here, but there's a stealth boy, there's some junk, so it's probably worth doing if you have the perk for it. That having been done, we are going to continue on, and that means going up this elevator at the end of the row here. Oh, I need bourbon. I need bourbon. Oh, that's right. I need bourbon for my frenzy syringes, because they will be fun. I'll have to go back to my chem station and determine what else I need for that. So you can actually see the other side of this from there, but you can't get through. We need to head up to the top floor. Again, as I mentioned before, I'm using Pew Pew rather than the Goo Maker, and that is simply because I don't want to waste plasma on feral ghouls, because there are only ordinary feral ghouls in here until you get to the very end. So 38 is plentiful. Like I said last time, you cannot run out of 38, not if you're not if you're picking up all of the ammo like you should be. I think there's a special thing in here somewhere. No, I'll go through the whole place again and look for the special loot. Just a note. What does that say? I have to remind you again, but you failed to meet your quota. Yeah, that's right. Some Vault Tech salesman is trying to hook the kids on Vault Tech. Anyway, yeah, I'll come back for all of the special loot, but for now we are at the boss fight. So we're going to switch over to the Goo Maker. We're going to load up frag grenades. We're going to not fall through the floor as we wake up the ghouls in here. 1, 2. There we go. See, there's a future glowing. This is why we've been saving our crits. Look at that guy. Putrid. I hate hip firing. Ooh, right up the ring. Okay. That is... it's the Unstoppables. There we go. I knew there was a magazine in here somewhere. That's largely the bad guys taken out of Suffolk County Charter School. As I said, I'm going to go around and do a thorough looting of this area, this whole dungeon. But in the meantime, I just want to mention I'm at the level at the moment where I tend to start to lose interest in the character that I've got. Now I'm going to keep plugging with this one as much as I can, but I just wanted to let you know that that's a thing that happens when I play Fallout 4. So I'm thinking maybe some Skyrim. I do definitely want to do a bit of Skyrim on this channel. Maybe head out to Far Harbour, nice. Maybe to Nuka World. So I'm not too sure. I refuse to waste even 38 rounds on I don't need gourds, on rad roaches. I don't want to be carrying around gourds. Okay. So yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment. I haven't been great at reading all of my comments, because I don't often get to use YouTube on an actual computer. Normally I'm watching YouTube on my PlayStation, which just does not show comments at all. So maybe drop me a line. I hate email, so try not to send me an email if you can help it. My email address is just arthwellaport@gmail.com. I mean, but you know, don't send me an email because I probably won't read it. I want to be more accessible, so I am still planning on setting up a Patreon at some point, and I do have a Facebook fan page for when I was attempting to write a novel. I still have 3/4 of that novel fully written. It's like a young adult fantasy novel type thing. I wanted to play around with the trope of the basic conceit of D&D, which is that once a character or a party of characters decides, hey, we're going to be adventurers now. No, I don't want to sit down. They continue getting more and more powerful as time goes on. I don't need a souvenir drinking glass. So I wrote a mechanism into my world by which this happens. It's a little bit Final Fantasy, it's a little bit X-Men. I've described it as a fantasy superhero novel. But I've been writer's blocked on that for like 2.5, 3 years now, so I'm not quite sure what is going to happen with that. I think I picked up a folder, and I do not want to be carrying folders because they are useless. Useless for everything. Folders. Why do they even? So yeah, I'm going to take all of this back. The next stage, of course, is going to be to have a think about continuing the main quest. I still have to go kill that courser. That's definitely going to be a multi-parter, because that's quite a large dungeon that leads you through, with a fair bit of plot stuff at the end. Not that at this level, with this kind of weaponry, the courser is particularly difficult to kill. But it takes a while to get to that point. So yeah, I'm just going to finish off. Apparently there's like 5 overdue books in the Suffolk County Charter School, but I can never seem to find them. And quite honestly, I don't spend a great deal of time or effort on looking for them. So I'm just going to head back to Sanctuary at this point, do some other stuff, and maybe next time I might see if I can take on that courser. So enjoy playing Fallout 4, everybody. I hope you have fun. I know I do. So we'll see you next time. I'll talk to you next time. Bye, friends.